Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garland here bringing you a new Pantheon video, and today, as the title suggests, we're going to be doing a solo leveling guide, level 1 to 18. So I put out a leveling guide 1 to 18, it was mainly for the Throne Fast area, so I figured it would be about time to do one for Wild's End, especially for all those players that want to play, halfling, elf, etc. They were simply starting the game and just finding a friend or a guildmate to teleport them to Throne Fast, because Throne Fast seems to be the main area at this point. Wild's End is very fleshed out, in my opinion. It's actually a very good map. As of filming this video, it was funny. There was like 35 people online in Throne Fast, and in Wild's End there was like 3. So, it could be the complete opposite. Maybe you start in Throne Fast, find a friend to port you to Wild's End. That way you're not competing for spawn locations, etc. And just to preface the video, as always, Pantheon is built on community. However, we all just simply do not have the time to find groups, etc. So you can play the game solo if you so choose, and I try to make that a little easier for your guys. So this is the only current map we have of Wild's End, courtesy of this guy right here. Pantheon Q made this. This is the only map we have of Wild's End right now. So we start right here in the city, the town area, and you're just going to kill trash mobs as always. Level 1 to 5, level 1 to 6. Again, it depends on your class and how easy you can solo on that class. Some classes are easier to solo than others. Simply kill all the trash mobs in the area. Anything that, you can handle and statically kill. Level 1 to 5 should not take you very long. You're looking at maybe an hour, maybe a little more, again, depending on classes. So starting at the town here, kill everything in the general vicinity of trash mobs. Now, when we're looking at level 6 to about 8, 6 to 8, if we bring up that map here, head to the circled area, and the target mobs you're going to be looking for are going to be the foxes. The Thicket Shade Fox gives pretty decent XP. You can grind these out from level 6 to 8. There's also some spiders in the area, the hollow root spiders, if you want to dabble into those. But during the downtime, when you're waiting for the foxes, but there are ample amounts of foxes, especially if none of the camps are really contested at all. Like I said, Wild's End is not a very contested map at this point in time. So go ahead, head to the circle, kill everything in the vicinity, and you should have no problem going from either level 5 to 8 or level 6 to 8. Alright guys, I'm moving right along. When you get to about level 8, you can move on to the next area here. If we bring in the map, you're going to take that bindstone and literally run straight across. There's going to be a dip in, a canyon, and then you can go either way up and down the river, and you're basically looking for the geckos. You are going to be killing these geckos for a few levels, between 8 to 12. So the geckos, the wild water geckos, look like this guy right here, and they are literally up and down this riverbed. And you can just go, down one side, back the other side, and they're probably going to respawn as you're running a loop. So, an honorable mention here is the skeletons. The skeletons are, in my eyes, an undercon. If you consider them and, it's black to you, or white to you, rather, as in an even con, it is like level 9, and you're level 9, it's an even con mob. Expect a harder fight. The skeletons are a little harder. The skeletons roam the area, and they will drop gear, so you can start gearing out your toon with +1 attribute gear. But just, again, keep in mind they are slightly harder than the geckos. And again, depending on what class you're playing, if you're a Dire Lord, for instance, you shouldn't have any problems. If you're playing a Ranger, you're a little squishier. Just use, caution when you're trying to take on these sprout bone skeletons. So stay to the geckos. The geckos will be your bread and butter for the most part. And you should be able to do these all the way up to level 12 safely. And moving right along, guys, from level 12 to 15, this is a little bit of a grind. If we bring up the map, you're going to head down south. So from the Bindstone, cross the first river, go down south. There's going to be a bunch of little canyons, and in between those canyons, your target mob is going to be gliders. The large gleam glider. Now, there are other mobs around this area as well. Just make sure you consider everything, and if it cons like, blue or white, go ahead and slaughter it. But the most bang from your buck is definitely going to come from the gliders. They aren't very hard mobs. You should be able to, crush them pretty quickly with little to no downtime. So you're going to be here for a few levels, level 12 to 15 comfortably. You can even take them to 16 if you choose, but the XP will get a little slower on the latter levels. Alright guys, and to finish out, level 15 to 18, if you're starting down here at the town, you're going to want to travel all the way northwest, all the way up top here. We're going to be looking at the very northwestern part of the map. There is another bindstone here that you can utilize. And then if we go ahead and look at this area here, level 15 to 18, like I said, we're going to utilize the northwestern corner of the map, as well as slightly below the Eastern Plains zone line. The Eastern Plains zone line is right to the right of the top north circle. And our targets here are definitely going to be the Morvaki. These drop not only coin, but they can drop some items to help you along your way, and they give very good XP. So you can grind these out for, again, from 15 to 18. You can also look for the crocodiles here, the swamp rippers. They're going to be walking around the riverbed and the lake bed in that area. And then the northern circle, you also have the option of doing owlbears. I would say from like 15, from level 15 to 16, you could be doing the lizardmen and the rippers. Once you get to about 16, you could start doing the owlbears. There are also numerous other mobs in the area that you can do as well. There's raptors, some spiders, etc. So if we go ahead and close this out here. So like I said, guys, Wild's End is a very fleshed out map. There's lots of areas. This is not the end-all be-all. These are just the route that I took. I was playing a ranger at the time of making this video, and the leveling process, this is what I took. This is what I found to be the easiest route, at least, to go from level 1 to 18. However, there are other mobs in the area. If you want to duo with your friend, you can even do some of the group camps. I suggest you explore. The orc camps are always good. The feralings are always good. Even if you're playing with 3 people, that's completely up to you. So, Wild's End, level 1 to 18, if you're not interested in doing Throne Fast. However, I will link the video in the description for Throne Fast, leveling 1 to 18. So now we basically have both of the starting areas complete. That is level 1 to 18, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, as always, go ahead and leave them below. And that's all I got for you folks today. I'll see you guys real soon.